Hi, hello, hello. It is Tammy with Cheers to Creativity, and I'm here on this cold evening, Thursday evening, to be on the Essential Stencil page. And this is a 4x12 wrapped canvas, and that's what we're going to be using tonight. So I'm going to put you down. Oh, I did not grab water. And if my hubby's listening, if you could bring me some water, that would be great. If he's not, I might have to get up and get some. All right, we're just going to put some right on this canvas. So I'll just text it or put something on here so maybe you can hear me and bring me some water. So we're just going to use this very neutral color. It is called Desert. What is it called? Desert Sand. It's a décor color. You could use any neutral color you wanted. And thanks too. So right now I do have 3 of them right here. Okay. And the next thing I want to do is grab the script lettering. And I'm not going to worry about actually seeing the words on this, okay? So I'm just going to lay these out all together. Can we kind of see all 3 of them, or parts of all 3 of them? Let's see if I can adjust you just a touch better. Let's see. There's that little bit of delay. I think we're pretty good. Pretty good, right? Marengo, Illinois. Al used to work in Marengo. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this across. Again, I'm not worried about being able to read these words exactly. And I don't even want to see a whole lot of them. So I'm going to pick up one of my favorite colors is champagne gold. It is a metallic gold, and it's from Decor as well. I've got something I can offload on. I'm going to swirl that paint into my brush, and then I'm going to offload. I'm going over the words the best I can. So I'm going to lift this up. It's doing exactly what I wanted. So you can see a little bit of some lettering. So we've got a little bit of that lettering going on, and we're going to put one of these on each of the pieces. It's always helpful if you look to see how they were actually cut. Like this one kind of shows me that there was 2 little ones up here. So that's how it was cut. That just makes them easier to clean in the end. And with this one, I know that the little bud was on this side. Okay. I'm going the other way. Okay. Yep. And we have one more. Right like that. What I'm going to do first is just tape them down. And they're the exact size of my canvas, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the color I want primarily for my rose. And I really like this color called Antique. No, it's not called Antique. I apologize. It's called Vintage Pink. So I do like that for my flower. I'm sure I'm going to add a little bit of highlighting and shading. I want to have a color that's very consistent for my leaves. And I picked avocado. Hauser green medium would be a good choice too. But you just want a really good green. And, you know, I grow roses in the summer, and our greens change from almost a yellow green to a really deep green. So there's no wrong here at all. What I am going to do is just set this one aside. And this one aside. It's not an in-your-face pink. By that, I kind of mean something like, joyful pink is pretty bright. Even when you go something like a baby pink, it's very pink. This is a little more muted, but it is not, this is a coral color. It's really not a coral color either. So it's just a pretty color. And I said I did want avocado for my leaves. And I just got to move my little circle out a little further so it goes, make sure I'm getting it all off. Okay, using it again. And I'm going to go ahead and just pick up another brush, and I pick up the green this time. And again, I am offloading. Okay. Now, what I want to do before I clean my brush or change my brush is this is another metallic color, and it is called Metallic White Pearl. Now, I have not cleaned my brush. Still got that pink in it. And I'm going to pick it up again a little bit. I'm going to pick up a little bit of this white metallic. And it's not going to change the color a whole lot, but it's going to give it a little bit of a shimmer. And I'm not hitting it everywhere. I'm just hitting it here and there. So I've just got a little bit of shimmer catching my rose here and there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the green the exact same way. So I've got that green brush. I'm offloading. I'm going to fill in the green for my stem and my leaves, just like I did on the other one. Just a little bit of swirling. So this is the pink we used. Here's the pink we used. I want it to be a little lighter this time. So I know it's going to be the same. It's going to coordinate because it's the same color. So I'm going to pick up the color. I'm going to pick up some white. And I'm going to lighten it up just a bit. Not a ton, just a bit. tape down. We're going to fill in our leaves. And I have very little paint on my brush, and I'm really got a soft touch on this tonight. So we have the lighter color that we made by doing the vintage pink and white. And it is much lighter. And I think we might want to do that on this one as well. So let me see if I can find that one. It's right here. I'm going to lay this one back down. And we're going to add just a tiny bit of that shading on this one too. I was thinking about just putting it down right about here. Just the word faith. Just good enough faith, making sure they're all going to work. Hope will work. And love will work. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get them on there. I'm going to do faith first. And I'm trying to think. I think we're going to do them in the pink. We'll do them in just that, the darker pink that we used. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. I think. I'm going to take one of these rounds, and I'm not going to use my usual Prussian blue. I'm going to use something a little different. This is deep midnight blue. So I'm going to take the sponge, and I'm just going to smear this color first. This is not the whole color it's going to be, but it's just a quick way. And you can smear with, so I'm going to pick up some white. Get some white over my side over here. And I'm picking it up with that same sponge. And I'm going to start my center. Whatever that was. Pick up a little more white. And then I'm going to go to a cleaner spot on my sponge and just do the darker color on the edge. We're okay. We are good. I'm going to blow dry this super quick. I'm going to make my moon. I'm going to pick up some white for my moon first. And then I'm also going to grab a brighter gold, which is splendid gold. Can't remember if I did this one that way or not. We're going to go ahead and add that. One more little brighter here. Now we're going to take that white brush and really scrub the white out of it. And we're going to go back and pick up that silver metallic. Okay, I'm going to come back in here and just tap a little more silver here and there. Not everywhere. I want to be able to see a little silver in my moon. And I think we should be good. And then what I'm going to do is just take the end of my brush. Just double drop my pen. And I'm going to use those gold and I'm going to add just a few little extra dots here and there. They're just like little extra stars that aren't fully shaped. We're going to show these to you one more time. So I love you to the moon and back. We just did that on a simple round. And then we did the 3 roses. And we did, let's see, how did we start with these? We did faith, hope, and love. Hey guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of this evening. Have a great weekend and we'll see you soon. Cheers.